Charlie Burns from Northwestern Oklahoma State University, and I'm here today with Kristi Moorman from Share Medical Center. She's going to explain to us the do's and don'ts about resumes. Kristi, what is an electronic resume?
Basically, electronic resume is something that you save on a computer in a format that is easily pulled back up. It would be nice for employers to have that in that format so that they can search for key information that they're looking for certain opportunities in their organization. The other thing is, by having it saved on their computer, it's easy for them to find, it's easy for them to forward. And it's wonderful if they can forward that to other executives in their organization that might have openings that they don't have. The other thing, they can even forward it to other organizations that may have an opportunity that exactly fits what your knowledge, skills, and abilities are.
Oh, okay. What format do you prefer?
Are you talking about chronological, functional? Are you talking about format on the page?
Chronological and functional.
Oh, I definitely prefer chronological, partly maybe because I'm an old accounting buff, that I want that in order of date to find out a little bit about where you came from, and then what you've been doing, how you've grown, and then where you're headed to. I think that it shows the progression of what you're doing and how that fits in our organization.
Would I need to have a cover letter with my resume?
I'll say yes. That gives you an opportunity to actually tell a little bit more about yourself. It shows your personal side. It can also give you an opportunity to thank them in advance for taking the time to peruse your resume. So I think a cover letter is important.
Kristi, are there any tips that you can give me to make sure that I have a great resume?
Sure. I think to make a great resume, one of the things for me has to do with format. I would definitely keep it all in one font. I think when you switch fonts, trying to probably call attention to certain areas, I think it makes it busy. I think it may make it look even a little silly. So I think it's good to keep it all in one font. If you want to call attention to certain pieces, you can always use bold, you can use a larger font, you can use italics, but at least it keeps it consistent. So I think that keeps it nice. I personally don't have a preference whether it's one page or two. If there's good information on there, then I'm willing to go to the second page. You know, often our applications have 4 or 5 pages, so I don't think that's so important. The other piece for me, and I think a lot of employers would say this, and you don't see this information often, is to make sure that your references are not just personal friends. I think references should be things, people on there that I can call and find out what are your true strengths and weaknesses. It may not be someone that you've worked for. If you don't have a work history yet, then it should be your instructors. I think it should be people you've worked with on committees or projects, because they truly know what you've been, how you've worked with them, so that it applies to where we are. So I think that's really important. For me, I think that wraps it up as far as resumes.
Okay, thank you.